Hello farmers and welcome back to Chambergo. Have moved on to this field here for spreading lime, and it's the last field I need to spread lime in this month so I can return the bridle spreader and we can move on to November, where it's going to be a lot of work in our grass field. We got to cut the grass, bale it on up, get the bales off the field, and then plow the field up and then replant it with grass just to get ourselves a better yield in that field. Yeah, first things first, spread the lime in this field over here, the steep field, I guess I could call it. Kind of interesting. I'm not using that much lime here compared to the other two fields before this. I don't remember putting lime in this field as, more recently than the other two. So it's rather interesting. So I was checking the precision farming page. And yeah, I've had the same problem on New Hope with this. I'm not sure. It must be something going on with precision farming. But the score in this field is not good. It's registering that we didn't have no nitrogen in the field during last harvest, and I know that's not true, I think. I mean, we got the direct drill with fertilizer and seed capabilities, so yeah, I'm not too sure. But this field score is like 55. I want to say in last episode, which I just recorded for me, it was last night, I think I did check on the scores on the field. I'll have to go back and look at the video to see what this field's score was, because I wasn't really looking at this field. I was looking at fields I might want to buy this upcoming winter. So I want to see if just re-logging back in and out is doing something with it. I'm not too sure. But if anyone else is running into the same situation, let me know below in the comments about precision farming and sometimes not scoring the nitrogen that you put into the field. I don't know. But I have seen that happen on my other map, New Hope, as well. Anywho, I'm just about done spreading lime here, as you can see. And I did top this off after not top it off, but I put enough lime in here that I thought I needed for this field. Because I didn't want to have a whole bunch of lime sitting around like I did last time, but I think we're going to have the same situation. I'll just come down here and slap them over here. If I were to pull in like this, I think they will spread to the right and left, correct? Wow, way over there. All right, that's fine. Let's go to vehicles and return that leased item. Bridle spreader, return. Yes, yes. All right, so we are good. No more leased items. Yeah, let me just go into the precision farming page. You can see what I'm talking about with that field there. 55. Yeah, no nitrogen. Weed spraying, that is probably true. I think I remember something about if I plant the field, we didn't get weeds growing. But if a worker did, weeds did grow. And I think last season I did get a chance to do see and spot weed spraying in that field. So, yeah, I don't know. But anyways, we should be done for the month of October. The sheep and goats are going to do the sheep and goat thing. All of our productions are still running, especially the grain mill and the bakery, making a whole bunch of bread. That is going to be key for us this upcoming winter. I think we will get to winter today. It all depends on how long it takes us to get the grass field mowed, baled, plowed, and replanted. I will check the sale page just because. All right, so manure. I think it was a manure/silage fork. We don't need any of that. Uncle Walter, I don't really want to talk to him right now because he's a little, he's a little tight right now. He's not too pleased the way the farm is going. And I tried to explain to him, you got to spend money to make money. He's just, he's not seeing the money going up because I'm spending it as fast as we're pretty much bringing it in. And I still owe the bank like 300 grand as well. So he's not too pleased. But I told him, wait until winter comes. We'll have a lot of bread to sell, a lot of canola to sell. Hundreds of thousands of dollars will come in. Well, maybe not hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe $100,000. But I do plan to buy more land and expand on that. All right, what is in the sale page? Okay, still nothing there. I mean, I was looking for mowers, really. Speaking of mowers, we're going to come down here and we are going to... I don't know if I got enough money to do this. Lease? Not enough money. All right, that was kind of a fear I was going to have coming into the month. So, anything worth selling I do have goat's milk I could sell, but we don't have any goat cheese. I mean, I got some, but not enough. But I'm surprised that goat's milk is not worth more than what it is. $35.19, almost $4,000 in October. We're just in November. Canola prices, how bad is it? $7.06 compared to $7.29. I'm probably going to sell that. If I sell it now, I'll get $32,500. If I wait for the peak price, we're talking $33,500. $1,000 difference. I think we're going to have to sell that now and to the co-op. Where is, well, how much? Let me go to here and see what the price difference is from the co-op to the farmer's market. $4 difference. I think I'll just go to the farmer's market. A lot closer. I know, more money at the co-op, but, you know, it's a longer drive and time is money. Let's jump into my Voltra, of course. So the canola is going to fund the mowers. Let's back on up. Oh, yeah, I do want to see the sheep and goats. 100% health, 21,000 liters. Yeah, it seems like they're doing okay, but we're still going to take this grass that we're cutting today and make grass bales and bring it up there. That way I have some. I don't want to get halfway through winter, you know, and say, okay, we'll gamble another winter, get halfway through and realize, oh no, I don't have what it takes to keep the animals fed. Canola, dump this all in. Of course, it's going to be 2 trailer loads that go. I could just sell 1 trailer load. That'll be enough to fund the mowers, but I think if I'm going to sell 1 trailer load, I'll sell them both. Alright, meet you down to the farmer's market. We'll sell our first load. Of course, we do have our environmental score bonus, which is probably only at, I don't want to say only at, but maybe 8% or so. What is that? 9%. So it's still pretty good. So that means we should get an additional $3,000 in total when selling all this canola. Not just this trailer load, but the entire batch altogether. Alright, here we are with load number 1. Again, it's got at least the mowers, not the wrapper, because we're just making grass bales. Just to confirm, the sheep pen does take just grass, right? Make sure it doesn't say grass, hay, or whatever. It says grass, so we should be all set. So not too bad. There's about $23,000 worth. Let's go get the other trailer canola and sell that. So, of course, not a full trailer, but still a good amount. Should just double check on the price of bread. I know it's not going to be at its peak, but I'm just kind of curious where we are sitting with how much we actually have in inventory currently. So there is like another just shy of $13,000. Let's go to our stock market page, and we got $61,000 worth of bread. Price right now is $18.03 compared to $19.96. So yeah, and how are we doing on that? We got flour. Yeah, I don't think our grain mill's keeping up with the bakery as much, because I accidentally planted barley in 2 fields and not have a separate one of oats, barley, and wheat. That's going to be our plan for next year. So, yeah, but we are making the bread. Any hoozles, let's jump back into where the mowers are. So I need to lease you for $765. And, yeah, I need to come into here. I need the swathers on there. Yeah, make sure they're on there, because once you lease it, you can't change it. Lease it for $8,300. So there we go. All right, so I got to bring the grain trailer back. I'll go down to the store and get the mowers. And yeah, I think I'll just meet you back at the grass field with the Vulture with the mowers on it, and also the same tractor. When I say the same tractor, that's the name, brand name. The same tractor with the baler on it. Well, at least the weather is holding out for us here in the month of November. could be raining, and raining in November would kind of suck. Let's go ahead and unfold our mowers. Make sure I also put it into a swath mode. And also get a worker behind us as well. And let's see, swath mode, yes. Engage. Turn on the mowers. Make sure I turn on automatic drop as well. Because I think it resets when you log in and out of a game. Yes, turn that on. It's at 129 centimeter bales is what we want, so we should be all good to go. How do you reset the baler counter? I kind of forgot how to do that. Reset bale counter, Alt-X. There we go. Turn that on, turn that off. Turn on follow me. Alright, we should be good to go. But of course, got to realize that the baler is going to have a hard time getting up this hill. Yeah, I definitely want the bale counter on because being on a hill, of course, the bales, who knows where they may roll. I was wondering if, when I did the silage bales, if one has not rolled somewhere, but according to our stock market page, I don't have any grass or silage in my inventory. So if a bale did happen to roll somewhere and hide, that would still show up on the inventory page. If we have any, and we don't. Yep, the same Virtus. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that tractor, it does have the horsepower to work the baler, but of course, on a steep hill like this, it will struggle a bit. And also by mowing the grass, well, our score in this field should be going up. Too bad I couldn't have done it before I sold the canola. But I needed to sell the canola in order to fund the money for the mowers. Now, last episode I was talking about, we were looking at that green bean field. Can we actually see it from here? No, we can't. I think the field, I got a little time for that tractor to get around. What field number is that? Field number 33. Yeah, it's 117,000. I was kind of hoping we could buy it this upcoming winter, but I don't think we're going to have the cash. Yeah, because right now we only got $60,000 worth of bread. I think we're maybe making $10,000 worth a month. Don't get me wrong, $70,000 coming in is going to be nice, but it's going to put me up short from being able to buy that field. So getting that field into our hands by the time we get to next spring, I don't think that's going to happen. Plus, we still got that $10,000 loan payment every month too to think about. So yeah, I may just have to wait until springtime. Maybe we'll have enough fabric to sell. And fingers crossed, maybe we can buy it when March, April comes around. And hopefully they don't plant... Well, if they do happen to plant a crop I don't like in that field, they'll have to plow it up. I'm guessing that field probably needs to be plowed anyways. Wouldn't be a bit surprised. So, yeah, but I mean, if they happen to plant a crop in the field I like, then maybe we'll just leave it that way. I also think it has tram lines in it as well, and I don't really prefer the tram lines. We don't really need it for what we do here for work. Oh yeah, so once we're on level ground, that tractor and baler have no problem keeping up with what I'm doing. So again, all this grass, we're not going to wrap any of it. It's all going to be brought over to the sheep and goats, and you know, that will determine when next time I cut this grass, what I do. Do I make more silage, or do I make it as grass bales? It all depends on what the sheep and goats do. Alright, so this time when I go up, this will be the last time I go up this steep hill this way. I'll just start crisscrossing back and forth. That way the baler doesn't have a problem. Even the Vultra, with its horsepower, which is way over the mower requirements, we are kind of slowing down going up that hill. So when I get up here, we'll get ready to go back and forth, and then I want to check the scoring in this field. Hopefully it's registering the nitrogen and the pH that we put in. It should be. But then again, as we saw the other field, I'm not sure how it's actually acting here. 93. So yeah, it will get up to probably 99 or 100. I just need to mow the rest of the field, I think, to get that up. But that is looking good. All right, so I'm going to get the rest of this mowed, and then... Ooh, where did I... Oh, yeah, my... Yes, my tractor with the pallet forks on it is up at the sheep and goat pen, so I'll probably have to bring that down and get these bales out of this field, because I'm going to need to plow it on up, of course, and the bales are going to need to be removed. So we'll get all that done, and then I'll bring it back once we start plowing up the field.
I've been waiting all my life for someone like you, like you. I would watch the days go by, wasted in blue. I was out of use. Now every day, every night, every moment with you, I'm walking on air. And every day, every way, I feel I can't lose. I wanna shout it out, ain't no limit. I wanna shout it out to the world. You got me all worked up, got me spinning. I'm crazy for love, crazy for love, crazy for Whenever lost, whenever down, you know what to do. There's no mountain I won't climb to be right by your side, right by your side. Now every day, every night, every moment with you, I'm walking on air. And every day, every way, I feel I can't lose. I wanna shout it out, ain't no limit. I wanna shout it out to the world. You got me all worked up, got me spinning. I'm crazy for love, crazy for love, crazy for crazy for love. Crazy for love. I found a miracle, I found the dream. Living is beautiful with you.
Well, a lot of running around, but I have not got lost yet today, so that's a plus. As you just saw, we got the goat's milk and wool to their respective factories. I don't think either one are turned on currently, but that's fine. We can turn them on later. So now we got to pick up the grass bales. Let's go ahead and drop that off. But, oh, I brought the baler back. Oh, I haven't made any bales during this session other than what we did, so I can go to here. How many bales did I made 8 bales. All right, so we got 8 bales to pick up, which is a very good amount. I'm happy with that. And each bale is 31,500 liters. So we'll get them loaded up. And then you can already see I got the vulture over here with the plow and the drill ready to go. Yeah, this time, unlike, was that last episode? Yeah, it was last episode when I was picking up the silage bales and putting them on here. I had them more on a hill. This time I'm going to not do that. Oh, you're not going to come off together? Why would you? Yeah, I'm not, as you know, I don't do this that often, picking up bales with the front loader to get them both level. It's going to be kind of difficult for me. But I'm giving it a try. Well, you know what they say, A for effort. Yeah, I am blocking traffic, so let's get this one picked up as well. Can I get that one on the ground? Can I use you to push the bale on? Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And hopefully I can push the other bale. It'll slide back when I go to push this on, and we'll strap those in. See how this goes gently. Nope, that's far enough. Alright, there's 4 of them. So we got 4 more to pick up. I think there's 3 in the field. There's 1, 2, 3. So, the 8th one is somewhere. We'll have to go looking for it. Now, we just put lime in this field before this harvest. Did that last episode. And I'm not going to have to refertilize it because after I plow this up and re-drill the grass in, the drill is going to put down fertilizer. So I should not have to fertilize this again until after we harvest the grass another time. I'm trying to figure out where that other grass bale would have gone. Put those down. I said put those down. There we go. I'm going to strap those in because it's going well that I don't want them to fall off on the next batch I put in. I think if I go into flight mode or aka put up the drone as we role play a little bit, I might be able to find the bale better. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. All right, let me go ahead and we'll get the drone up in the air. Because usually what this does is the bushes will go out of render and it's easier to find the bale. Over in the cotton field? On my hill somewhere? There it is. That ought to be fun to get. Oh, it's nice to have the grass field, but yeah, I got this problem. Yeah, this is why eventually I will probably swap out the round baler that we have for a square baler. But the one that we have, we got on sale, so I can't complain too much. Just so Uncle Walter's seeing what I'm doing to get grass bales. But we have all 8 bales now, so that's all that matters. Whoops. Ran into the trailer. I'm not going to get both of them off here, am I? Nope. And you're just going to roll. Can we strap that one in before it falls off? There we go. So how many liters of grass is that? Like 250,000 liters? I think they're, what, 30-something thousand a piece. We got 8, so that should be pretty close to 250,000. Ooh, 240,000. Oh, that's right. The last bale is not a full-size bale. I'm just going to turn this around. try not to go in my neighbor's field with the cotton into it. I will park that right there, turn off that engine. Actually, I think all of my engines are running. Should not be doing that. Turn that off. Just to confirm this, on this page here, does it say this needs to be plowed? Yes, it does. Yep, just ram into that trailer, as one does. I don't think any traffic goes up and down this road, so I can block this one off. So yeah, did my score in this field for precision farming, did I get up 92%? Yeah, nitrogen's not going to get up to 100% because I forgot I spread it with put the fertilizer on with a spreader. So it's not going to spread the fertilizer even, so it's not going to be perfect across the field. Now, when I do it with the drill will put the fertilizer in equally across the field. So next time I harvest it, that will probably get to 100%. But then again, of course, after that, I will be just spreading the fertilizer on like I did last time. So again, yeah, we are plowing the field. Is it worth it? As we saw before the harvest, I think we saw it in the last episode, we had a look at the expected yield and yield potential, and yeah, we were losing somewhere around 12%. Now, some of that has to do because I didn't roll it, or probably didn't get any mulching credit. So probably 8 or 9% of that is because the field needs to be plowed. So, and since we are just getting here on Chambergo, 10% every harvest, and you harvest the grass field probably every 3 times a year. That's 30% per year less that you would get. So I guess to be quite a bit. And I'm hoping the amount of grass that we have for our sheep and goats, because I don't think we're going to need that much to get them through winter. But yeah, the next couple of harvests that we do, this will be made into silage. And last time that we did silage bales out this field, we got $24,000 or $26,000. But now with the field being in better condition with fertilizer, pH, and of course the field's been plowed, we might get like $30,000 or $35,000 worth of silage off the field each time we do it. So yeah, that's going to definitely be worth plowing it up. We got the plow, we got the direct drill, we got everything we need. So let's get the extra 10%. Just going to take some time to get it done. Now, plowing is not going to take me too long to do because it's a nice 12-meter wide plow. Oh, wait, is this a 12-meter wide? Yeah, it must be. It's going to take a while with a drill, though. That's a 6-meter wide drill. And on this type of hill, it could take a while, so. Yeah, but once we get this all done, this grass field will be in pretty darn good shape for the rest of the time that we're here helping out Uncle Walter. Well, I'm glad I'm doing this in the month of November, where I don't have a whole lot of work to do, because, yeah, drilling this field has taken some time. Put the time scale back down to ×1, because I didn't want to get it, I don't want the afternoon shadows creeping in the month of November. Don't know how low the sun actually gets on this map. I know, like on the map New Hope, the sun is kind of low. I don't remember exactly how low the sun gets on this map here, but we're just about done. Again, it has taken a while to use this drill on this size of a field. It's definitely an upgrade I look forward to in the future, but it's going to have to be put on hold for a while. Got many other things I need to purchase for the farm before I upgrade the drill. Yeah, I'm still looking for that 12-meter wide direct drill on Mod Hub, but Yeah, I don't know, for some reason FS25, we don't really have anything yet. It's pretty much go from the 9-meter, is it the Novad? And I used that on, I think I did use on Riverbend Springs. I didn't really like it that much. It just seemed kind of cumbersome, a little bit slow. It was something about it. And for the price of it for a 9-meter wide, I just didn't think it was worth my value. And then after that, I would have to jump up to the Seed Hawk, which is on the Mod Hub. I think that's a 19-meter wide direct drill. But it also comes with an air cart and everything, and that gets kind of expensive. And then you really need something with like 500 horsepower, maybe 550. Maybe on this map, 600 horsepower to get around at a good pace, as you would expect. But that's, you know, way on down the line. But I do expect to be on Chambergo for a good number of episodes. That was asked to me, like, you know, is this going to be like a 30-episode series? I think that's what Penye was. And, yeah, Penye just got, well, for me, a 30-episode series is kind of short. But that series got cut short because I just never got around to feeling... I never got a feel for the map. Chambergo, as I go along here, I'm enjoying it more and more as we go along, so this will definitely be at least a minimum 50 episodes. But probably closer to like 80 or so. I have a lot of plans I want to do here for Uncle Walter before we pack our bags and leave. But the grass field is replanted, so we're going to jump into the field here in just a second. Let me fold this on up. And now if we look at the expected yield and, you know, yield potential, it should be pretty darn close. Yeah, 86% out of 89 because I didn't roll it. 121 out of 125. Yeah. Before that would have been something like 113, not 121. So it is looking pretty good. And overall, the field and the score should be pretty much the same because it was direct drilled. Yeah, we're all good there. So this is going to come in very nicely in the next few years to help us grow on the farm. So again, what we'll be doing here is, with winter coming up, we should have somewhere around, well, I think we are getting about $10,000 to $12,000 per month increase on the amount of bread that we're making. We're still making some flour, I'm sure. Yeah, we got plenty of barley. This is not going to be all made into flour by this year, but by next year we're going to have loads of bread. And of course here, yeah, we're doing fine. Probably going to auto load these when we sell it because 1,000 liters per pallet. We got 23,000 liters in storage plus what's out there, so we'll probably auto load that when we sell it. And yeah, if we take that along with what we have, I think we're going to be just shy during the winter months to buy this field. So maybe by next spring, like I said. Let me look at the spinnery. That's the other thing I want to look at. 3,000 liters of wool, which is, you know, it's okay, but it's not a lot. But nothing where I need to activate it now because we don't do this until April. So no sense in turning that on. And the dairy production, yeah, I got about 2,400 liters of goat cheese I can make out of that. Maybe I should just turn it on because the price of goat cheese does not drop off. Well, I don't think it drops off that much. Because we're not far off from October. Actually, it does sell pretty good in January. So, yeah, let me go ahead and reactivate the goat cheese. If it's not already, or it's already running. Never mind. It's already running. All right, we are good. So we'll have some of that to sell in January. So possibly we'll be doing good. Oh, yeah, and we do have, it does show, it may not show the grass because, it does show the grass. Sometimes it doesn't show it when it's on a trailer. But, yeah, almost 250,000 liters of grass for our sheep and goats. So that's good. That should last them a while. So I need to bring the bales up. We'll put that into their shed. We'll feed them a bale when they need it. But I need to bring all this stuff back and get ready for the wintertime and selling. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up for today. So yeah, next episode we'll get through the winter months on into spring where we got to plant a field of oats, a field of barley, and a field of wheat. A worker will probably do a couple of those fields. We'll have to see how we get along. I don't want to see if I don't, if I can get by without drilling all the fields in one episode. But anyways, yeah, if you made this far through the video and you're still here, and you haven't done so yet, hit the thumbs up button. It helps me out more than you know. Thumbs down buttons there as well. You can hit that if you'd like to. And if you're new here, that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss out more content like this. That's where I'm going to wrap up for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Chambergo. But until then, have a good one.